toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Now a first carry here for Robinson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. About rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the 1st half. Backups get to play in the 2nd. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Well, this defense for the Eagles, they were very good in the victory a week ago over Cincinnati.
And every defensive team that we talk to, they spend a lot of time talking about creating turnovers. And anytime you get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really good performance. They exceeded that number in a huge way.
And he is into the end zone for a Commanders touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. And they will be led out by the youngster, the rookie, their QB.
And despite the 3 touchdown passes he threw, there's a lot to work on this week, wasn't there?
Oh, ton of interception.
Yeah, I mean, when you're going really with almost a 1-to-1 ratio, that's not going to work for you well at all. Not over the long haul. The beauty, though, somehow found a way to win.
Yeah, they still got the win last week. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for the Commanders' touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
You can't get a better 1-2 punch than that. Off a touchdown offense by getting one on defense. If they keep that effort up, you'll take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their 2nd drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on 1st down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete, and he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's got a man complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Over 30 yards there. And first downs on 3 consecutive plays now. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So after the INT, here's Wentz. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The numbers for McLaurin a week ago. 6 catches, 95 yards.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Wentz's throw taken in by Edwards.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on third down.
And he's going to have a Commander's first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Wentz now to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
The second meeting of these two teams, you might recall, they met back in Week 5, and it was the Commanders who picked up the road victory, so they'll be fighting for the season sweep in this one.
To throw again on second down. Wentz. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And some room to work. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
Brian Robinson Jr., his 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders take a 3-touchdown lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And that makes the score 21-0.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls that work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here.
And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line.
Well, sometimes it's hard to take your eyes off this guy at the linebacker position. He can really cover some ground, and he did there to make that play.
And one thing about a play like this, if it's slow to develop, it can turn out poorly. And this play was definitely slow in developing. And that was one heck of an effort to spread over there and get the man down before he could make anything happen.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Jonathan Allen, the former first-round pick, getting in there to bring him down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away.
So possession goes over here on the punt.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives.
There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Washington.
Brian Robinson Jr.
with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the rout is on here in this first half.
So this not what we expected. 28-0 here in the first as another kickoff is away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
That's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. He's able to knock that one away.
This will be caught by Brown. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down.
They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
So his struggles just continuing here in the first half throwing the football. Charles, now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said, I can't teach you, obviously, because you're not listening. So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And the Commanders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover. And they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Robinson going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Throwing his Wentz. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. So back-to-back plays, each get nothing. And that will lead to a 3rd and
goal. Robinson.
That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Chase McLaughlin now for the field goal try. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further.
So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they have the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, At least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
A big play there for Philly. 62 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They're going to look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. This offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
And he's brought down. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll run with Sanders, and he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders with career touchdown number 60. And the Eagles are able to cut into that deficit. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is down to 24. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was Miles Sanders who finished it off with a touchdown run. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Brian Robinson Jr. making his way back onto the field. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
Another, I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Throwing now is Wentz. He completes this one to Terry McLaurin. Touchdown! Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes.
And the Commanders are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. Eagles offense and A.J. Brown headed back out there.
He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything, the way they're throwing the ball around and his catches and production. Keep doing that. They're going to have to fix some things likely on defense to try and slow down their opponents.
And so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Throw right side, caught by Goddard, the tight end. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw.
All the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete.
like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And that ball's going to angle out at the 3-yard line. A beauty.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They start on the ground with Robinson here. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Washington. Brian Robinson Jr. on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, that is a running back who is not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him.
Yeah, this is a guy who runs with such balance and control. I mean, he went to that early contact just like he was driving over a speed bump. And he's able to continue his way downfield and wind up in the end zone.
And after that initial contact, and we kind of knew this, but the next-gen stats reveals that he went right on ahead and covered nearly the entire length of the football field. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Riley. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll look to throw here on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It is a pick 6 for a Washington touchdown. McLaughlin for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. So we've reached half. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. Any surprise in your mind he's out there to start the second half after 4 first-half interceptions?
It's to be surprised by a lot of things, partner, but in this case I'm not, because you know they want him to be their guy. And the only way to truly establish that is to give him a chance to work through some of the issues he had in the first half.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He finds his man. Complete. It's Riley. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That'll put him at 77 yards receiving for the ball game. It's a first down. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he carries this one past the midfield stripe and into Commander territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They'll go again with Sanders. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll look to throw here. And that'll be knocked away.
It's incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
There's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is caught. It's Brown.
And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 18. That's a third down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
But they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Shotgun snap and then the give to Sanders. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
And it's caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Eagles are able to at least get one score back.
Elliott good with a PAT. So they do get one score back, but still a long way to go here in the third quarter. The Eagle kick team out there now as they run up and send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
So here's Washington now to take over. Their win streak at 6 coming in and counting as they've got the lead right now, beginning this drive 1st and 10. Here's Wentz to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Sutton. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense because they've been thoroughly dominated so far. But a brief bright spot there with that pick-6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field.
Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Now Wentz to try again after the pick-6. Johnson with a completion over the middle.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense in every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they had a gain of 10 last time, now a gain of 20 here.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Meanwhile, Wentz's throw complete there to Johnson. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line.
They fake the give. Now Wentz.
Looking for Dotson, and he's got him. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 21. Give him 18 on the play.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick-6 just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have to have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down.
Now, the number one mission of any offensive line, you got to protect that quarterback, keep him safe back there. This time, the rush got to him in a hurry. 2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
My goodness, 225 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
Shotgun now for Wentz.
Throw right side complete to Dotson. And the Commanders are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Now Wentz. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It's a loss of 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Second down and goal. Wentz got a man, and he hits him in stride. A good display of power, but it will only get him just inside the 5 to the 4. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Wentz now on 3rd and goal.
Touchdown, Washington.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz.
And the Commanders are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday. Back now at FedEx Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Malik Hooker.
And the Commanders are going to take possession of the football.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Robinson up the middle. His way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. 13 yards there at a Washington first.
To throw, it's Wentz. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
They'll run with Robinson.
And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, Wentz.
And this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Commanders add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Extra point by McLaughlin is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession.
We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Riley. So the completion good for 7 there, and that will bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. And incomplete on the deep ball. The offense on third down tonight. They converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. On first down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 23 yards, the final tally. Back to throw here. That's swung out wide to Sanders. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead, the effort hasn't lost one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Open man is Quintez Cephas. And he is going to have an Eagles first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Back to throw again. Fires the quick slant. A.J. Brown's got it. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hold.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so because they don't catch all of them. This time they did.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Again, it's Robinson. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Wentz on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. On is the punter man as he boots this one away. This is brought in at the 21. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10.
Wide receiver A.J. Brown. You see he and the rest of his mates returning to the field here.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And now here's another interception. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And the Commanders are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant show.